One day I was at another office at Turning Point, and I got a call saying you need to come to campus right away. This gal who worked in our finance office had gotten in her cart to go somewhere, and a guy came in the front gate in a pickup truck and lost control of his truck, and he hit her and he killed her, just right on the spot. Never had anything like that happen before. This woman died in the arms of a good friend of mine. Her husband was interesting man. He was very quiet. I knew him only by name, and his son played basketball with my son, so I knew him that way. But at the funeral, he got up and asked if he could speak. I'll never forget this, James. He said, "People ask me all the time how I got through the loss of my wife in such a tragic way." And he said, "This is what I tell them." And he paused for a moment and he said, "I trust God." That's what gets it through it. That's how we get through it. With all the other things we don't understand why, we don't understand why did it happen to us, did I do something that it shouldn't have, but when you get right down to the basic of it, you wouldn't be here today doing what you're doing, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Here's the issue. I trust God. You don't trust God just when you understand Him. You trust God. And that man spoke out of faith that day in a way that just, this has been several years ago, and I've never forgotten that. I've read all the answers about it. That's the best one I ever heard.